An Iraqi neighborhood reduced to rubble. Families left to pick up the pieces after the latest in a wave of attacks causing fresh concern over the country's future. More than a dozen people were killed in this northern Iraqi town when a huge truck bomb exploded. But it's not just in the country's north that violence is on the rise. Attacks throughout Iraq have spiked in recent weeks, making last month the deadliest for Iraqi civilians since April, and prompting words of reassurance from top US officials.
Iraq has suffered a series of attacks over the past several weeks, but the reality is that the Iraqi people have stood firm and have rejected retribution and a new cycle of violence, such as the ones that brought Iraq to that brink in 2006.
In Washington, to give US politicians an update on where things stand, Christopher Hill on Thursday reaffirmed there would be no change to the timetable for US withdrawal.
I do believe Iraq is making progress such that the president's timetable is absolutely achievable. By the end of August, 2010, all of our combat troops will be out. By the end of December 2011, all of our troops, even the assisting troops who are assisting and training, will also be out. So we are holding to this timetable.
Despite concerns the latest violence is a return to sectarian fighting, the US military says it's al-Qaeda that's to blame.
It's important for us to determine where these attacks are coming from, the intent behind the attacks. But I believe many of the most recent attacks remain al-Qaeda attacks. And as I said, they have all the signatures of many of the attacks that we've seen in the past.
With Iraq entering a crucial 12-month period which will see national elections held and the gradual withdrawal of all US combat troops, any indications of a return to the violence of the past could be an ominous sign of things to come. Sebastian Walker, Al Jazeera.